Welcome back to Storytime with Lynn. Today I'll be reading The Adopted Dragon by Steve Herman. Would you like to hear a story about how it came to be that the cutest dragon ever got to come and live with me? First, let me introduce myself. I'm glad you're here. I'm Drew, and the dragon in my family is delightful Diggery. You see, Diggery is adopted. That's what this book's about. Diggery is a dragon with a tail and scales and snout. But he no longer lives with his birth parents. I don't know the reason why. Diggery came to live with us when he was just a little guy. Now Diggery is my special friend, but he's my brother too. We share a house and mom and dad, like brothers get to do. But adoption can be difficult and not a piece of cake. There were some adjustments that our dragon had to make. After Diggery arrived, he was feeling sad and scared. He didn't know us very well, nor knew how much we cared. Since I came from Mom's tummy, Diggery thought she loved me best. That made Diggery cry a lot. Our poor dragon was distressed. Then we had open house at school. Of course our parents came. Children started pointing. They said, "You don't look the same. Diggery, you're different. Look, you have a tail." That hurt Diggery's feelings, and he began to wail. The next day at a soccer game, some kids were making fun. "No one else has scales and tail. Diggery, you're the only one." "Your family doesn't match," they said. They were being mean. Diggery was the saddest dragon you have ever seen. That night at the dinner table, Diggery wore a frown. "What's the matter?" Dad asked. "Why are you so down?" Diggery's chin began to tremble, and his eyes filled up with tears. Then Diggery told us all about his many doubts and fears. "I'm afraid that Drew's your favorite, since he was your baby first, and the other kids are teasing me and making me feel worse. I'm not sure that we're a family. How can we even be, when I don't look a bit like you, and you don't look like me?" "I don't look like you at all. I'm different," Diggery said. "Your skin is soft and peachy, but mine is scaly red. Look how cute your noses are. I have a great big snout, and every time I blow my nose, some fire and smoke come out." We all hugged our dragon. Mom wiped his tears away. "Oh, Diggery," Dad said, "I won't forget the day when we brought you home with us, for it was meant to be. That's why we picked you, to complete our family." Mom said, "It doesn't matter that Drew was here before. That doesn't mean we love you less or that we love him more. You are both our children, and we love you both the same. A judge made it official when he gave you our last name." Then we looked at pictures of Diggery's adoption day, when it was decided that he lived with us to stay. "I'm still a bit confused," he said, "why I'm the one you chose, since we are not alike at all, as everybody knows." I said, "Diggery, we're a family, though we're not a matching set. And here's some information that you never should forget. Looking just alike, you see, does not a family make. Diggery, when we picked you out, that was no mistake. We don't care that you are red and have a tail and snout, or that when you cough or sneeze, a little flame comes out. Families can be a mix of folks who may be short or tall. They may have different colored hair or have no hair at all." "I like lemon pie," Dad said, "but Mom likes apple cake. Drew loves oatmeal cookies. You prefer a chocolate shake. Those things aren't important. They don't matter, Mom replied. In many ways we are different, but we match deep down inside. Look deep down in your heart, I said. Tell me what you see. Do you see love for Mom and Dad? Do you see love for me? I do, said Diggery Doo. My heart is overflowing with love I feel for all of you, and every day it's growing. Our hearts are full of love as well, said Dad with a grin. We may not match in how we look, but we all match within. I said, we both love soccer and a funny comic book. There are ways to be the same, besides the way we look. I always try to show respect and be kind, said Diggery Doo. That's another way that we are the same, since you all do that too. I used to get my feelings hurt, but now I feel okay. So when folks tell me we're different, I know just what I'll say. I'll explain adoption, and I'll make them all aware that what makes us a family is all the love we share. Yes, I have red scales and tail. That matters not one bit. What matters is you love me, and this is where I fit. There are many reasons that a child may need to be adopted by a different but loving family. And even though they're different, it's a family nonetheless, where everyone belongs and there's love and happiness. Now Diggery knows we love him. It no longer makes him sad that he doesn't look like me or like our mom and dad. We chose Diggery Doo, and now he makes our home complete. He is one of us, my brother, and I think that's pretty neat. If you enjoyed this story, check out other adventures of Drew in Diggery Doo by Steve Herman. Thank you so much for joining me today on Storytime with Lynn, reading The Adopted Dragon by Steve Herman.